Hello guys, welcome to day 11 of my road to $100,000 in e-commerce. Quick one from me, did a little bit of product research this morning, gone back to my old method, which is through a software called Spycom, and they give you access to a bunch of different ad libraries and softwares, different AIs, different ad spy tools, that's the word I'm looking for. And the previous method, while using that, that I had back in earlier this year, was to go on Kalodata. And this was obviously before I knew much about the nature of products and how you can sell them and seasonality and that kind of thing. So with a little bit more experience under my belt, I was able to find 2 or 3 potential products that would do really well in Australia, or at least for that I was keen to explore further on. But then it still comes into a bit of a battle for sourcing. So I think I need to speak to my coach and look at other ways to source these products, because there's a lot of great potential ideas that I'd be excited to explore. But as I've said over the last couple of days, I keep running into the main constraint with these, which is sourcing these products. So maybe I should consider buying the products myself and then filming videos to test with them. But that's the whole thing that you can leverage with Kalodata, is that on your website you can copy the TikTok shop ads that they've been running to these products, and you can put them on your website. And you run into a lot more risk if you run those as ads, like pretty much one-to-one, or even include them in ads for Meta, but it adds a lot of authenticity to your testimonials and therefore a lot of trust to the product if you have them if you have those kind of UGC videos as testimonials on your product page or advertorial sales page, whatever you're running. So yeah, just a quick one from me today. Otherwise, I believe that's it. Yeah, so thanks for coming along again. It's not another short one, probably my only short one so far. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, sorry, one other thing, now that I remember, is that I'm learning that there is no substitute for the work, and looking at new YouTube videos, new things to tap into because you feel like you're missing something. A lot of the time you haven't fully explored the previous ideas, and that's where I also feel like the last couple of days have been summed up, is that you just have to work, you have to move, and you learn so much more in the moving and in the process of doing a full iteration of a product launch or a full product test, or going as far as you can with a product before you decide to move on from it. And I believe I should have gone the full length with making this website and even building out the ads for the previous product, where now I'm running into those issues of not having the right marketing according to my research. So yeah, I think that's just a little note for anyone out there to keep in mind, that you just move and you'll learn and you'll pivot and you'll build your marketing skill set just by moving and doing and iterating and producing. And 90% of what you do is gonna fail and probably gonna suck. And if you just keep that frame in your mind, you keep that expectation, then you know that you can put everything else, you give it 100%, because you know that 10% that's where the returns are. That's where you get that 10x, that 8x. Like as I was showing in previous videos, you can quite easily get although it's not statistically significant, you can still get quite a decent return on one creative that you put out. It could be a 5, it could be an 8x. And it's possible, and that's where the winnings are. But you have to just suffer through the fact that 90% of what you do is gonna go nowhere. That's the game we play. Anyway, that's it for today. So yeah, enjoy the weekend, or Friday I should say, and we'll speak tomorrow. Bye.